Okay, students, let's start with the carboxylic acid next. We know carboxylic acid means they are compounds which contains the carboxylic acid group COOH group. If you see the structure of this carboxylic acid, we can see that the bonds to the carbonyl carbon lie in one plane and are separated by 120 degrees. The carboxylic carbon is less electrophilic than carbonyl carbon because of these three resonance structures. I have written three resonance structures here. If you see the first structure, we can see that one electron transfer has taken place here, so that oxygen is negative charge and this carbon becomes positive charge. Then the lone pair of electrons present in this oxygen is shifted to this side, so that the positive charge of this carbon is getting reduced. So three structure. So we can say that the carboxylic acid group, COH group, is a possible resonance structures of these three. Next, one index question to write the IUPAC names of compounds. The first two questions I solved for you. So 12.6, question number 3 and 4, please do it as a homework and write it in your homework book. The first one, let's see, pH, CH2, CH2, COH. We know pH means it is phenyl group, C6H5 group. Put the numbers 1, 2, 3. So the name of the compound is 3. In carbon number 3, there is a phenyl group attached. So 3-phenyl propanoic acid. Why propanoic acid came? Because if you exclude that phenyl group, we can see that there is 3 carbon atoms present. So the name of the compound is 3-phenyl methanoic acid. Sorry, propanoic acid. Second, CH3 twice, C double bond CS single bond COH. The name of the compound is, put the numbers 1, 2, 3. So 3 methyl butadiene oic acid. Then comes the methods of preparation. The methods of preparation of carboxylic acids. From primary alcohol and aldehyde. From primary alcohol and aldehyde. RCH2OH, that's a primary alcohol. Treatment with alkaline KMnO4 or acidified potassium dichromate. It forms RCOH. Another reaction is mentioned with 1 decanol. It should be treated with a Jones reagent. Jones reagent means it's a mixture of chromium trioxide, CrO3, in acidic medium, say sulfuric acid. So what is Jones reagent? Jones reagent is a mixture of chromium trioxide in acidic medium. So 1 decanol, on treatment with the Jones reagent, it forms decanoic acid. And next, from alkyl benzene, for example, with the started with the toluene, treatment with the KMnO4 and KOH and heat, it forms the potassium salt because we have taken KOH here. So the potassium salt of the corresponding acid followed by acid hydrolysis. Next, from nitriles and amides. Nitriles means we know compounds having CN group, cyanide group. So nitriles, this nitriles on treatment with an acid or a base, it forms the corresponding amide. Amide means RCONH2. So RCN on hydrolysis, it forms an amide. This amide on again heating followed by hydrolysis, it forms a carboxylic acid. For example, ethanamide. CH3 CONH2 ethanamide. On hydrolysis followed by heating, it forms ethanoic acid and ammonia. Then similarly, another example, benzamide, C6H5CONH2 benzamide. On treatment with the dilute acid followed by heating, it forms benzoic acid and ammonia. Next, from Grignard's reagent. Grignard's reagent means alkyl magnesium halides. They are generally called as Grignard's reagent. Grignard's reagent on treatment with carbon dioxide or dry ice in dry ether medium. It followed by hydrolysis. It forms RCOH. Then from acyl halides and anhydrides, RCOCl. Acyl halide RCOCl can split the compound like this. Water is split to HOH. So RCOOH plus HCl. Then from esters. Esters means they're compounds which are formed by the reaction between an alcohol and a carboxylic acid in presence of a dehydrating agent like concentrated sulfuric acid. Sweet smelling substances called esters are formed. So this ester hydrolysis, it forms the parent acid and alcohol. So by the hydrolysis of esters. For one example is also given, ethyl benzoate on acid hydrolysis. It forms benzoic acid and ethanol. So students, write the equations and study. Then one example is given, example 12.5. It's a worked out example. Write the question followed by answers in the classwork. Some 6 questions has been given. Then index question 12.7. Show how each of the following compounds can be converted to benzoic acid. So we have as discussed earlier how to do conversions. Ethyl benzene. First write the formula of ethyl benzene. That can be converted to benzoic acid. Write the formula for benzoic acid. So write the formula first and what are the name reactions and what are the reactions we have studied earlier. Apply that there and try to solve it. If you're not getting, please clarify with me. Okay, thank you. And I think within 1 or 2 days, this lesson is also going to complete. So you can expect a class test. So now start preparing. Also, the book back exercise should be completed. When you're free, take your book back exercise. That write the questions and what are the things you can solve. Try to do it. Otherwise, it will be a big heavy work for you because so many questions has been given there. Okay, students, what are the doubts? Please clarify through WhatsApp or Google Classroom. Okay, thank you.